It's time for more One Piece. We're doing episodes 244 onwards. I don't know how many episodes we're doing in this video, but at the very least, we're doing probably 3 episodes, maybe 4, we'll see. But today we're jumping more into this. I really liked the last episodes with the mask reveal. Someone told me on my Patreon account that the bodies of them outside were actually just like crewmen that were shittily dressed up as them, and I can't believe I didn't notice that at the time, but it makes a lot of sense. You know, you just stick a terrible square nose on a guy and it's like, well, yeah, obviously that's him, you know. So so yeah, that makes sense. But what a cool reveal last episode had, and it was just cool in general. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. It doesn't matter. Point is, I really liked the last episodes and everything they're setting up. So let's just jump into these episodes. Thank you for all your support. Please continue to support these videos and this channel as best you can, so hopefully other people can find it and find enjoyment in it. So like the videos, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and as always, my Patreon account is in the description below. You can watch the full-length episodes. You can get early access. That means you can get the next like 12 episodes at least on there right now. And like, since this is the Gent Watches One Piece channel, I should remind you, it's just the Gent Watches Patreon. So you not only get the One Piece content, you get the content from my actual like main channel, Gent Watches. You get all of that content as well. I mean, there's some great bang for your buck there. So it's definitely worth it. Go check that out. But otherwise, let's jump into this. This is episode 244 of One Piece. Okay, is this recap? If so, I'm doing the recap Rubik's. If you're new to this channel, the recap Rubik's is a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on. I try to beat the recap. There we go. I very comfortably beat the recap. That's number 1 done. I just realized how clever it is having the ventriloquist be the main one talking, because we don't know his voice because of the bird always talks for him. Oh, don't look! I actually saw the first 2 words, I will admit, but I don't know what it means, so it's fine. It said secret bond. I saw it, but I don't know who or what the secret bond is. Man, Usopp, I don't know if this is worth it. I hope Franky ends up actually kind of saving him, you know? I don't know why I'm kind of hoping Franky has a bit of a redemption. Maybe because I kind of like him and he reminds me of Bon Clay, obviously, same voice actor, but since Bon Clay ended up being kind of cool. Oh no. Okay. I feel like I'm relieved that Franky's here. I feel like him being here will force Usopp to leave or something. Their hair looks like censor bars. I thought they were censoring something. Oh my god. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. I wonder if there's a reason Nami's got a 3 on her shirt. Does that represent anything? Is she one of Scott Pilgrim's evil exes? Nice. Alright. Oh my god. I like how it bounces around. We're gonna have to watch him do it with every piece. Oh my god. Damn, I feel bad for Paulie, because that's like most of his co-workers are against him now. Cypher Pole. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so CP9 is a secret one. Yeah, okay, they have a license to kill. The One Piece world, they do a good job at showing how the government's got their own corruption, you know? Oh, come on, he's already injured. Iceberg doesn't deserve any of this, man. Check his pulse. What do you mean? He's breathing. Are they gonna check his pulse to see when he's lying? Oh. And if he starts panicking when they say certain things. Okay. I'm gonna check my own pulse while this is happening. Yes! New ones! Zoro! Cool. Nami's! Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Nami's is the best. So happy with that. I'm kind of wondering why Kokodo and her granddaughter are staying in the story. Oh my god. Okay. I don't understand the significance of this, but maybe I will eventually. That seems like something on a rewatch I'd be like, oh, that's what was happening there. True. That is true. Oh, good point. Oh. Do they know they have him? Well, I don't think Paulie knew about it. Who else is there? The loud guy? Tom's workers. Okay. Damn, look at her. So young. Oh. Okay, Tom's disciple. Okay. Cutty Flam. Is that Kokodo? Right, that's what the previous scene means. I now understand it already. Oh. We saw a little bit of arm hair there? Was it Franky? Oh my god, those arms look like Franky. And the Hawaiian shirt is Cutty Flam, Franky, and yeah, the bare feet. That shows it. Wait, so Franky is the other disciple? Oh my god, what? Really? I didn't think those two storylines were gonna diverge. Huh. Damn, they made one little slip up 4 years ago, and these guys remembered it and deduced everything about it. So Franky's a shipwright. So is Franky gonna be our new friend? It's kind of only down to Franky and Paulie at this point, I think. God, these guys are smart. They're good antagonists. Yeah. Zoro, you don't get to talk about navigating. Nice job, Luffy. This music's really cool. What the hell? Oh shit! They came in from both sides. It's like Deku coming through against Overhaul. Oh, he's hiding. And he just came to talk to Robin. Oh, Paulie. Whoa, that episode fucking flew by. That was such a good episode. Wow, I'm loving this storyline, guys. It's so cool, so well done. So, like, it's just like the conspiracy comes together really nicely. These villains are great and interesting. They're like, it's strange because the weapon is theoretically dangerous, right? The Pluton weapon. I don't know if you could hear that. That was just a car or motorbike going by that was making weird noises. It is theoretically extremely dangerous. And like probably, you know, the idea of it being passed down from, you know, from shipwright to shipwright, like maybe that is a very dangerous thing to happen. Like if you pass it to the wrong person or if it falls into the wrong hands, then it could be disastrous. It could be like, it could cause a lot of problems. But at the same time, I kind of don't trust the government with that either. Because the government aren't super, I mean, they're pretty corrupt as well. As we've seen from the fact that the warlords exist, you know? So like, what would the government do if the warlords demanded that weapon and, you know, came for it? Which we know that Crocodile was going for one of the weapons, or this weapon. I can't remember if it was this weapon. Man, that would be really far back. I wonder how far back this notebook goes. This notebook goes back to episode 107, 108. So, I can't remember exactly where about that was, but regardless, I know he was looking for a weapon. I just can't remember if it was Pluton or if it was a different weapon, but Pluton does sound familiar. Regardless, I do think that that it's dangerous to be in anyone's hands. So it's kind of difficult for me to know, like, yeah, Pluton. I found it. It's on episodes 117 and 118. I wrote the note, Pluton, where is it? Destroy an island. That's what I've got written down. That shows you how terrible my notes are. Like, I've got the important information, but I still have I don't write anything useful about it. So, you know, I hope one day I'll be better at writing notes while watching episodes and be able to actually write this down properly. Anyway, so that it's just very interesting. Like, maybe these guys are kind of doing the right thing, but it's tough to tell. And regardless, they're you know, willing to kill Iceberg for it, which Iceberg, no way I want him to die. Like, he's a legend. He's so cool. So yeah, that was really cool. Now, here's something I want to geek out about. The mid-cards! The mid-cards! Remember when I said, like, when they switched over to these new mid-cards, and I said, like, oh, this is really cool, and I like that there's, like, a little animation here. I do wish, like, I don't like that it seems like it's always Luffy, and I hope they're just, like, they're still making the other mid-cards for the other characters, and they've proven here that that's what was happening. They were just, I guess they just made the Luffy one, and then they were stalling for time while making the other ones. And that's fine with me. But now we've got more of them. So we saw the Nico Robin one last time, and we saw this time, was it Zoro and Nami? So that was great because it showed like Zoro sleeping or whatever. It showed Nami like grabbing at a you know, a berry in the air or whatever. So that was so great because it shows their character gimmicks real quick. It has a cute little shot of them. It's great. I'm happy with that. But okay, so Franky Franky is one of the apprentices of Tom, and that's huge because I think that might mean Franky's gonna be our dude. And now, like, thinking about it, honestly, truly thinking about it, the reason I didn't know whom it was, like who was going to be our crew member, is because I only remember certain characters. Like, over time, I only remembered certain characters on the crew. And it was mostly a lot of the original characters, but I've always remembered the skeleton guy, Brooks. I'm still gonna say Brook or Brooks, and until he comes up in the show and I realize which one it is. He's the only other one that I remember. The other ones, I thought I would be like on sight, I would know. Like, that's what I thought. I thought that I would know immediately upon looking at the character, like, oh, this is the one that ends up joining. I remember them now. But I didn't get that moment in this thing. But I did recognize both Franky and Paulie. And actually Kaku, I recognized him as well. So I thought it was down to Paulie or Kaku, because when they introduced Franky, he's introduced as a villain. And so I thought, well, like, and he was like not only a villain, but like a despicable, like, fuck this guy kind of villain. Like, there's a difference between introducing characters like Nico Robin, like, where she's like kind of a villain, but she's like a subordinate, and, you know, she's got other stuff going on. Like, she didn't feel like she was a full villain. So there's a difference between that and introducing someone like Franky, where it's like he felt like he was coming to being on like the Warpole level, or maybe not quite Don Krieg, but up there, you know, where he's just a scumbag. Like, we wouldn't want him on the crew because he's just a douchebag. But then as the episodes went on, he's now showing a little bit more humanness to him. And he's like, we're seeing more gimmicks about him, and he's becoming a more interesting character. So I can now see them possibly getting him. And here's the other thing that's tipping me off. But the only thing was, I was thinking he's not a shipwright. So he can't, like, the next person we're going to get is a shipwright, and he's not. He's just a dude in this, like, crew. But now we're seeing, like, he, not only is he a shipwright, he is an apprentice to an incredible legendary shipwright. So, yeah, I think, and like, Iceberg trusted the blueprints to him. Out of all the people he could have trusted it to, he entrusted it to him. So I think he might be the one joining. And this did make me think, I've realized why, like, I recognized in my head both Paulie and Franky. And I was like, that's got to mean one of them is going to join, because I recognize them enough that I've probably seen fan art and stuff of them. But I was thinking, who is it going to be? And now I'm thinking, I remember why I recognize Paulie. And, you know, and it's a really weird reason. I'll tell you why. And I'm just like, I'm going to confirm this for myself by checking in my, on my computer. But I not only recognize him, I think I've used a picture of Paulie before many years ago. I'm checking right now. Hold on. Okay, so here's the thing. This was many years ago. When was this? This is a fun little story. This is 2020, it says on this document, but that was the date it was modified. When was it created? Yeah, 2020. Okay, so the 21st of September in 2020, I was running a My Hero Academia tabletop RPG game. Like, I was running a TTRPG in the universe of My Hero Academia for my friends. I called it My Hero Academia The New Era, or The Next Era, or something. And it was basically set in a future of the My Hero Academia universe, and the players that were playing in my campaign were students at UA. And it was this fun thing that I was doing. So what I would do sometimes is, to get inspiration, I would just like look at random pictures of characters from series or whatever to try to like look for a character idea. I came up with a character idea called Lockdown, and he was a villain, and I think his main thing was that he could like create these barriers or something, right? And so he was a very defense-oriented character, and I was looking for like reference images of what he looked like, and I came across a picture of Franky, and I just double-checked to make sure it was not Franky, Paulie, and I just double-checked to make sure it was a picture of him, and it is. And so I used that picture as my reference for what my villain character looked like. And I had no idea who he was. I just found a picture of him on Google Images, and I just remembered that that's who it is. Like, this was many, many years before I watched One Piece. And by many, many years, I mean 2 years before I watched One Piece. And so, yeah, I just realized that's where I knew him from. So because that's where I knew him from, I imagine, like, the reason I know Franky is because he ends up joining the crew. I don't know. We'll find out as the episodes go on. This was a long fucking talk. Let's just move on. Let's just go to the next episode. Sorry for the long discussion. So let's move on to episode 245. Okay, recap Rubik. Let's see if we can do it. I'm just about to read the recap. I beat it! That's 2 in this video. He cares about you. He loves you. Oh, Paulie. Aww, poor guy. Oh, don't look. Oh my gosh. I once again saw the first 2 words and it said come back, I think. I need to stop. I'm too used to, like, when the intro's over, I can look up. Oh, don't take advantage of his kindness. Jesus. Step on my face. Holy shit! The music! This is cool. Oh my god. Holy shit! He stuck his finger in his chest! Jeez! Ah! What a move! Wait, what? Oh my god. Well, you should have stopped shaming how women dressed. That's not a positive memory. I just realized Paulie has a 1 on his back and Nami has a 3. Are these connected? No! Yes! Oh! Okay, yeah, he went to Iron Body. So that's like a defensive stance. Oh my god, and that's the speed. Oh! Oh, lucky he's stretchy? I think if he wasn't stretchy, it would have pierced his skin there. Yep. That's what I said. Damn. Yeah, get Paulie out of there. Good job, Luffy. Hell yeah. Yeah, he wants to hear it from your mouth. Yeah, but we want to hear the reasoning. To make my wish come true. And Luffy can make any wish come true. He's a rubber genie. None of your business. Oh my god, don't snap his neck. Oh god, she loves snapping people's necks. Stop it. It's her go-to move. I guess it's very effective. Oh, Chopper's one. Cute, with the Sakuras. Yeah, that's cute. What? Really? True. See, but the fact that you're a government agency and you're burning evidence doesn't look good. Oh yeah, Nami! Use that fucking weapon. Oh. No, we need to kidnap you, Robin. No! Don't let her go. Oh! Okay, yep, they can all do the iron body thing, it seems like. It's just strength in general. Paper art. Whoa, oh, is that like flexibility? Interesting. It looks like Nico Robin was walking on the spot for a second there. Moonwalk, okay, yep. So they can all moonwalk. Tempest kick. Okay, so I thought this was like each of their abilities, but they all can do all these things. Jeez. So is it iron body, shave, paper art, moonwalk, tempest kick, and the finger pistol thing? That's the 6, maybe? Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I don't think they were lying about that. I'm glad they said that though, otherwise I'm sure fans would be like, no, he was lying and we could actually keep the mirror. Even though he could still be lying, but at least they talked about it. Oh my god. We are... It's possible Robin knows if she talks to Luffy long enough, he might convince her. He tends to convince people. So she doesn't even want to have the conversation. Oh shit! That's a finger pistol! Yeah, okay, so I think we've got all 6 of the powers. Jesus. I like how the bird is reacting. Damn, man, this is so sad. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So your 6 powers are just training. Yeah, they're just techniques. It's not like a fruit or anything. They are pretty cool though. Interesting though that they all have the same powers. Although one of them did have the door power, right? Like the actual gum fruit. Not gum fruit, devil's fruit. The door fruit or whatever. Was that Lucci that had that fruit? What the fuck? What the fuck? What's he doing? How is this happening? What the fuck? How's that happening? We've already seen the 6 powers. And wasn't it him that had the door fruit? What more could he have? What a great little episode that was. Man, it's sad. It's sad having like Nico Robin, you know, turn their back on them. And like be trying to be rid of them, especially without elaborating. I wonder, like, I feel like what she, like, I was saying how, you know, it's possible she knows that Luffy might be able to convince her, and maybe that's part of it, but I'm kind of saying that mostly as a joke. I think what it is more likely is she's trying to rip the band-aid off. Like, she probably does care about them on some level, probably not as much as they care about her right now. I think she'll come to feel that about them, but I think there is a part of, like, there's a difference, right? If I compare this to the Arlong Park arc, which I think this is most similar to in that, like, you know, their female crew member suddenly reveals that she's working for an opposing crew and is trying to push them away and say, I'm not part of your crew anymore. That's the same thing that was happening both times, Nami and Robin. But the thing is, we did see like little flashes back in the Arlong Park thing of Nami looking back at all their memories and like crying and saying like, man, I wish I could have spent more time with them. Like, I wonder if I'll properly see them again, you know? Like, and that was a really heartbreaking moment. And I think it showed that like Nami really deeply did love them, but found, you know, saving her village and all of that to be more important than that. So she had to stick with that. And what we have here, like, we don't know all the backstory behind it, and you know, and I may change my opinion on this, but it feels like Nico Robin doesn't have that deep a connection with them. Nico Robin actually was keeping herself at arm's length from them this entire time, it feels like. She didn't let herself get too close, and at this point she is, like, I think just going like, damn it, they were kind of likable, and I did kind of enjoy my time with them. Best thing to do is just tell them I'm not with them anymore, rip it off, and don't talk to them ever again, you know? Like, it's kind of like the proper way that you should, you know, do when you're like cutting someone out of your life. Like, don't give yourself little bits and to try to keep yourself attached to them in any way. It's like it's going to be more painful in a short time, but less painful in the long run if you just say, I'm cutting off communication with you, and you don't think about them, because then you can start moving forward with your life and seeing what your life is without them quicker. And it seems like that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to go, you're out of my life, la 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 la, not listening. So it makes sense. But it's very sad because the others don't get closure. Like, this isn't proper closure because they don't even know what they did wrong. They don't even know why she thinks she can't accomplish her goals without them. So, well, with them rather. She doesn't think she can accomplish her goals with them. And also, so these guys have done, I assume all of them except Nico. I feel like Nico Robin hasn't done the technique training that the others did. I feel like Nico Robin's working with CP9 but isn't part of them? Question mark? I don't know. But like, they've all learned these 6 powers, because I feel like if Nico Robin knew these 6 powers, they would have shown her using them either in the past or here, you know? But they didn't. Like, maybe if in the past she was hiding it from them so she didn't show it off, but if that was the case, I think she would have done it now in this scene. But she didn't, so I don't think she can do the 6 powers. But it seems like the 6 powers are Iron Body, Shave, Paper Art, Moonwalk, Tempest Kick, and Finger Pistol. And if those are the 6 powers, fucking brilliant note taking on my part. So Iron Body is like for defense and strength, it seems like. Shave is for speed if you want to zip around the room like Kuro. Paper Art is flexibility. It's kind of like it being Luffy, really. You know, you can dodge all the shit. Moonwalk, it lets you basically kind of fly by like double jumping. Tempest Kick is an extremely powerful kick that can like blow open walls by the looks of it. And Finger Pistol is basically for lethality if you want to literally poke through people like bullets. So it's like it's a bullet, but it's a melee bullet. So I think that's really cool. Those are cool powers. It is interesting that they all have them, because it gives each character less individuality with their fighting styles. But Lucci, I think it was Lucci, I can double check later, but one of them did have that Dordor fruit, and I think it was Lucci. And so if that's the case, like, at least he has something unique and different about him. So maybe the others do as well. Like, maybe they have Devil's fruits as well. Or, you know, they'll probably have their own personal fighting style outside of the 6 powers. But I wonder if now we're just not going to see any more of those unique fighting styles, and we're just going to go back to them all fighting the same because they all have those 6 powers. I don't know. But the 6 powers are very useful, so I wouldn't be too upset either way, really. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 246. Okay, recap Rubik's. How fast can I do it? Can I get 3 in this one video? That would be amazing. Oh no, it looks like this one might be a short recap. I'm in trouble here. Oh, is this... Are we done recap? Oh no, no, it is. We're not done recap because he hasn't turned into the monster yet. Oh no. Okay, we are done with the recap now. And I didn't complete it in time, but I completed it now. That's pretty close. I was about 3 or 4 seconds off. The cat fruit? What? Okay, so he wasn't the one with the door fruit. Never mind. That's so strange. What a weird fruit. So who had the door fruit? You know what? It might have been the ball guy. I forgot his name. Blueno? He might have been the one with the door fruit. I just realized because he's a bigger guy. Don't look. Okay, I didn't see any of it that time. Yeah, Paulie. Yeah, Paulie. Carnivore's the one. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, is that so? Oh my god, using Tempest Kick while in that form? Oh, shit! The entire fucking building. Nami! Good job, Chopper! Oh, your sacrifice was worth it. Goodbye, Chopper. Oh my god. Oh god. Leave him alone. I like you so much, Paulie. Hell yes. Good job, Luffy. Oh shit! This is Crocodile all over again. At least it was only a smaller hole this time as compared to the crocodile one, or it was a huge one. Oh my god. He probably could have killed Luffy if he wanted to. Oh my god. No, leave Nami alone. Leave Nami alone. Oh my god, threw him right into the sea. Yeah, you got a good instinct. Iceberg's okay for now, but... Was that one of Zoro's swords left behind? That's not good if that's the case. Oh. Shit, man, that's fucked. What a badass shot, though. Look at that. That's a cool ass shot. Ooh, cool. Sanji's little twirl on his head. And Usopp, nice. Oh, thank God she's not dead, or is she? She might be dead. No, we didn't do anything. Damn, so are they gonna go to... They're going right to Franky now? Well, now I am gonna be rooting for Franky. Oh, cool, we got a mask. Oh god, guys. You're gonna get beat up again. Oh, Franky, what's up? What's going on? They're crying about Usopp's story? Are you legit? Oh, this is nice. I kind of like that. Oh, he's endearing me to him. Oh my god. Yes, he is. And that's fair enough. Aww. He is. Usopp's cool. Yep. Oh, you didn't calm your anger at all. Well, it's kind of nice that he's like, well, we both fucked each other over a little bit. Oh my god. Franky's ridiculous. I was thinking when they were sinking, it looks like there was more building underneath. Interesting. Well, that sucks. Where? Oh, whenever you want, not wherever you want. That is very cool. But I wonder what its locations are. Oh, Tom created the train. Did we know that? And he cares about Tom. His master. They're crying out for Franky. Oh my god. Like, I kind of feel bad for his subordinates, but also they're all douchebags, so I don't really. I wish Franky had better company. Okay. Here comes the confrontation, I think. Franky versus CP9. Franky and Usopp versus CP9. And I guess the two assistants. Cool. Great. Whoa, new ED? Okay. This is chill. Oh my gosh, it's very chill. Wait, I think it's really sad. Oh. Were there glimpses of Vivi in that bit? I need to rewatch it. Oh my god. Oh, this fits really well. That's nice. That was a nice little ED because it feels like it's matching the vibe of Usopp leaving them behind and whether everything's gonna be okay or not. So, all right, I'm pretty sure it's gotta have been Blue Eno that had the Dodo fruit because I've been saying it for a while. I'm just gonna go back to the episode and see if I can find it. So where did it happen? I'm looking at my notes. Okay, it happened in episode 242, I think. So I'm gonna check that real quick. Yeah, okay, so it was the one dressed like a bear, which ended up being Blue Eno. So that's who had the Dodo fruit. I got it. I'm not making that mistake again. So he has the Dodo fruit. Lucci has the cat fruit, which means the other two could have their own fruit, a fruit of their own, or maybe they don't. Maybe they're, you know, more side characters, you know, like maybe they go, or maybe they have other specialties. It's funny because I actually do, Khalifa and Kaku, I like them the most in terms of like character design and maybe even voice actors and stuff. But then Lucci and Blue Eno have the more interesting powers so far. So so they all kind of have something, which is cool. But yeah, anyway, that was another cool episode. The show is trying to get me to like Franky more, which is convincing me more and more that he might join us, because in this episode, he came to Usopp, helped him out, well, like kidnapped him, but is also kind of helping him out and is empathizing with him. And like, there's a lot of cool stuff happening there. I really liked when they cut to him crying and I was like, what's going on? And it was because he's hearing the story and he's like, he actually is really connected to it. I think that's really sweet. Luffy was stabbed in this episode. Like it was very reminiscent of when Crocodile stabbed him. But the thing is, it was like a finger pistol or whatever. So even though his fingers are massive, it's still like only a small thing, where before it was like a hook or whatever that went all the way through him. And it went through like pretty dangerous parts of his body. So yeah, at least this time it was, at least this time it seemed like a smaller injury, but it's still not great. And he was thrown away, and Zoro was thrown away, and Nami was thrown away. I mean, they're in real trouble, man. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, this is a long saga, right? I mean, we are at episode 200, like, we just watched episode 246, and there are 325 in this saga. That's so many. The more I think about it, that's so many episodes. And when do the fillers of this arc come? I'm pretty sure the filler probably, like, we don't get another filler until like in the 90s or something. 279 is the next filler by the looks of it. So like there's still a lot of episodes between now and then, and there is like quite a bit to get done. But is there that much to get done? That's a lot, man. But I guess we'll see. I just like, basically I'm kind of hoping that whatever they do, there's not too much stalling for time in there. That's what I'm kind of worried about, because I think this arc has been great so far. It's a great setting. It's a great set up, like good emotional depth to it. There's great characters they're introducing, some interesting powers. Like there's so much that's great about this arc, and so I'm just really hoping that they play it right, that they don't overstay their welcome at certain bits, that it doesn't feel like it's, I mean, I think it's always, One Piece, the anime at least, is always going to feel like a tiny bit dragged out, just because of like how much they adapt per episode and stuff. Like that's just the way it's going to feel. But I hope it doesn't feel too dragged out, where I actually get like more bored at certain parts of this arc, because that would be sad, especially considering like the start of this arc. And by the start, I mean we're at what episode are we on again? 246 or whatever. If we're at 246, we're like, you know, we're like 39 episodes into this thing, if you're including the Foxy stuff. So we're already a decent amount into it, and I've definitely enjoyed this quite a lot so far. So I'm hoping to keep that going. But well, was there something else? Oh yeah, Tom created the train. That's cool. And I like the idea of the water levels are rising, which I noticed, like, it's good that they set that up earlier, because I noticed that as Zoro, I think, was sinking into the water, he was sinking past like these buildings. And at first I thought like, oh, those are the things that are holding up the city. But then I thought, that looks like more of the city. Did some of the city sink? And then they say later in the episode that yes, that's exactly what's happened. The water levels are rising. So it's not that the city was always like a floating Venice type city. This city used to be a regular island that just has gotten covered by the water partially. So yeah, it's crazy, insane. Anyway, I think that's it. Am I gonna do another episode? Okay, so either I'm doing another episode or I'm not. So either right now we're going into the next episode, or I'm gonna go into a conclusion. I'll decide later. Right now, one more episode, baby. Okay, recap Rubik's. Let's see if I can get one more done this video. There we go, complete. Bam. Pretty good. Oh. Hitting your finger when you're already covered with bandages. Like the only place that wasn't bandaged, you hit with a hammer. Oh, okay, Franky. You gonna break it to him again? Yep. Yeah, come on, Franky. Hit him with reality. And he's gonna look at the keel. Yeah, he knows it's doomed. Franky has no reason to lie about this, really. Yeah, it's not really a ship anymore, it's like a statue. Huh. Oh, so is he saying if you were trying to like let yourself sink out there, then go for it, but have the right expectations. Yeah, I mean you're right. Oh my god, they're like tearing it apart like this. Oh, this is gotta be heartbreaking, man. What a cold open. Don't look at the screen, don't look at the screen. I remembered early this time. I'm so proud of myself. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what a shot of his abs and crotch. Shoot him down into the water so we can look at the keel. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't great. Oh. Oh man, yeah. The more you look at that damage. He's still trying not to give up on it. Oh, he's just back to fixing it. Oh man. You can't just keep putting planks on the outside of it. Oh shit. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you can convince Usopp out of this. He's too attached to her. He doesn't want to let the Mary go by any means. And especially when Luffy's kind of all about that, like don't give up on shit. Especially not friends, and he considers Mary a friend. Oh. He knows Mary's broken. Good acting from Usopp's voice actor. Man, already at the halfway point of this episode? I suppose a lot of the episode has just been Usopp dragging pieces towards the ship. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, I've been wondering about this. Mm-hmm. I forgot how cute Nami looked in that hairstyle. What? Who knows that other than Mary and Kaya? And us. Huh? What the heck? An incarnation of the Mary? What the heck? Klabautermann? What? Club out,
船乗りに
man.
伝わる伝説の一つ。本当に大切に乗られた船にのみ宿る妖精。
Oh,
まあ、船乗りのレインコートを着てる。
really?
危険が迫った時、大きく船乗りを助けるというが。
What the heck?
そい
This
つを
is
直接
strange.
聞くのは大切にされた
It means you took care of the
船は
ship
船乗りに感謝する。
if it appeared.
この船はそうやって人の姿を借りて現れること。
Oh,
運んでやりてえクルーに出会えて。
oh.
この船も幸せだったんじゃねえのか。
It basically means you did everything right up until this point, you know? There's nothing more you can do for the Mary, I think.
あの時俺に話しかけてきたのお前だったのか。
It was Mary. That's cute. Like, absolutely not what I expected, but it's very cute.
割り切れるもんじゃねえんだ。
True. True. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
が来たっておめえ。あいつら何をわざわざ海側から。
Now it's gonna be Lucci and the gang. CP9.
麦わらたちを呼びつけてたの忘れてた。お兄ちゃんよ。おめえ仲間んとこ帰れ。
Damn, Franky. You're mending our relationship.
そんなことできるか。俺はキャプテンと決闘したんだぞ。
Oh, Luffy would welcome you back with open arms.
解決ってなんだ。
Really long stretched open
知
arms.
ってるんなら俺に預けていけ。おめえの気の済むように後処理して。
Oh, really?
さっきだってあれだぞ。おめえの問題を俺が解決してやろうってんだ。感謝しろ。
Oh my god, it feels like they're really building up the tension of opening this door. It's like Lalo coming in Better Call Saul.
そういう問題だ。わかんねえやつだな。
Oh my god, you just attack her? Oh my god. Hey! Khalifa, what the hell are you doing? You probably could have walked past them. God, hang on. What are you dressed in though? Holy shit. Oh my god, Khalifa, hello. What? Oh, what the fuck? What did we even do? That was so short, that episode. That was a great episode and I really enjoyed it. But wow, I feel like it was so short, but I think it was a well done episode and I liked the conversation they had. I also think they, in certain bits, were kind of stalling for time a little bit. Because, I mean, there was a decently long recap. I mean, it wasn't a super long recap, but a decently long recap. And they kind of went over the same points a few times. Like, I feel like, obviously, they're talking in circles is part of what Usopp's struggling with right now, is because Franky's trying to drill in the logic into Usopp's head, but it's not about logic, it's about the sentimental value of the ship and what it means to him. But with that being said, like, there were bits where, like, the part where Usopp was dragging the big piece of wood along towards the Mary, like, it was a really, really long scene of him doing that and stuff. So I think they were kind of stalling for time, which made the episode feel simultaneously, it made the sequences of the episode feel longer, but the whole episode as a whole feels short because not really much happened. Like, it was just those two having a conversation the whole episode. But it was a good episode nonetheless. So really though, the only thing that I can really talk about in this discussion is the Klaubautermann. The idea that there are these like weird fairies that exist that are kind of like incarnations of ships that will appear and help you out, and they will appear more if you love your ship more. And they're just like a theory. They're just like a old tale, you know. They're not necessarily real, definitely, but like the idea behind it is very cute. And I like it. You know, it's very strange, but I was wondering how they were going to do that anyway. My original thought was that, like, we were looking for a shipwright, right? And I thought what was going to happen was whoever we ended up getting into shipwright, let's say Paulie, for the sake of this argument, let's say Paulie becomes our shipwright. In the previous episodes, Paulie, like, they'll reveal that Paulie was in Skypiea for some reason or another, you know? And for him, he, like, this character loves a good ship and loves to take care of ships. And so he saw a ship that was in trouble, he just fixed it up and then left because that's the kind of person he is. And then that would be, like, revealed late in this arc. And then, like, that's basically a reveal of, like, look, Paulie was the perfect person for this because he just, like, in the same way that Sanji, if someone's hungry, he feeds them. I would have thought their new shipwright, his whole thing is, like, when you come across ships that, like, deserve love and respect, he gives them love and respect. But no, it was a fairy. I never could have guessed that. I had no idea. But, you know, it's a good way to show that, like, it's a good way to show Usopp that, like, Usopp loves Mary and Mary loves you back. Like, it's kind of a cute way to illustrate that. But yeah, anyway, that's One Piece. I'm not going to talk about anything else because, as I said, not really that much happened that episode, so that's all I can really talk about. But that is One Piece episodes whatever to whatever. I can't even remember anymore. Thank you so much for joining me for these episodes. Please support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And my Patreon account is in the description below. That has the full-length reaction, early access, so you can get the next, like, 12 episodes or so on there right now, and exclusive videos. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.